Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of my new podcast, Hips and Bits. Stories from the Global Caravan dancers, all kinds of juiciness and history and um, inspired conversations. And today I get you to meet Lauren, Sara here from the East Coast of the United States. Hey,
Hello.
how are you, darling?
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm
I am
excited. It's a rainy day and this is a great way to spend it. So.
very good. Well, it's really hot here, so this is a good way to spend it. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you're here to share some of your dance stories with us.
Yeah.
'Cause I've known you now for how many years?
I probably since 20, when did we do our summit in Rhode Island?
Oh,
18? No,
17, I think.
17. 17. So since then in person. But I've done coaching with you, I've done writing with
Oh,
you, I've done dancing. So
yes. Yes,
yeah.
we've had a good history together. So
hmm
good. She's an amazing writer, just so you know. And dancer.
Thank you.
Yes. And you have a beautiful um, tribe where you live with
I
Angie,
do.
right?
Yep, very lucky. Angie Wimmer is our master teacher who's local, so that's a gift. And we've really built over the years such a beautiful pod.
Yes, so good. And you do all kinds of shows.
Yeah, yeah. We
Like,
do a lot of local ritual-based shows, which is nice. Farmers markets, any any setting where women come together, but not just women, but we love to really support events that support artists and women. So
oh, it's beautiful. I know you do kind of pagan fair type things,
mm-hmm.
Renaissance fair.
Yeah, we used to do I haven't done Renaissance in a while. I used to do that when I did kind of in my previous dance life with my partner in Kira Luna, which was more ATS based, but as I moved into a Global Caravan, I think they've done a couple of Renaissance, and that was before me. And then I didn't go to the last one we did, but they're fun too. They're fun too.
So tell me, okay, you mentioned ATS, which is
Yeah.
wonderful that you did that. And then you kind of morphed into more global caravan, and you've also become certified teacher.
Yeah, level one certified. So
And are you teaching?
not right now. I'm not teaching right now because I'm in school, very busy, but I definitely have been feeling the hunger to do so. I've had some people asking me to, and just because we all vary, different styles, and it's definitely on my radar for in the next year or so.
Cool. Well, one of the
Mhm.
things that I've been thinking about lately is how how do you know when you have found your thing?
I I remember the moment, honestly, when I felt inspired by this style of dance. I remember where I was, I remember what the weather was, I remember what I was wearing, and
Tell
uh,
us, tell us.
it's visceral. It's visceral and spiritual. So for me, I remember being in the first time with tribal belly dance, with this style, improvisational tribal belly dance, was I was remember wearing one of our 25-yard skirts. I remember um, looking in the mirror and moving and swirling and looking at the fabric and looking at my belly, which I'd always been told, like, "Just keep it away, hide it, hide it." Yeah. And I felt so beautiful. That was the first piece. I found a beauty in myself, the music, the movements. Um, I had never felt so beautiful as not even just physically, just in my heart,
The spirit was
energetically.
soaring.
It was soaring. And I remember too with my current coming into my current tribe, coming into my current group, being trying out a class. It was, I think I just came in and like, hey, I'll check out this backyard workshop you're doing, right, with Angie. And looking up at the sky under boughs of old trees with this group of women that we were moving together. The breeze was blowing, the sun was beaming down, the birds were singing, and I just remember feeling like I have arrived home in a way. Like this is where
Yes.
my people are. These are, and we've had years of growth together, right? And years later, I can look back and be like, yeah, I was right, which is very rare. I usually look back and go, damn, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But this was one of those moments where I was like, looking back and I was like, I remember being in that backyard barefoot with a group of women, some of whom I knew, some who I just met that day, moving our bodies together, listening to music and feeling otherworldly, held.
It's
It was
like, it's kind of like you were God.
yeah, you take you it's almost like this, yeah, like a sovereign, like, yes, my child, you were meant to be here. Or we are, in a way, yes, we are alchemists in that moment. We're moving the elements together and we're powerful.
Raising the energy and that
Yeah.
connection. Oh, it's nothing like it.
No. And I remember it being, was it summer, late spring of 2017? And that was the beginning for me. And it's never stopped since. So
And then I was there and we had
yes, you were.
a weekend together, even though I had a very, very injured back.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you were. But I remember meeting you for the first time.
I remember meeting you because I had my poetry book had just gotten published.
Yep. Yep. And
And
we had a circle, and I had the book, and you signed it for me. And you were leaning up against, you were about to run a rehearsal for the Global Caravan troupe, international troupe. And I remember all of us just coming in and being like, you were leaning against a pillar in the studio with your cowboy boots on, your cowgirl boots. And you had a big smile on your face.
oh, I was so happy that weekend. I was in
Yeah.
so much pain and I
I
was so
know.
happy. Oh God, oh no, that was really bad. That's all over. That thing is
Yeah. Good. Good.
healed.
Can't keep you down.
But yeah, you can't keep me down. No. So and then okay, so tell us a little bit more about your journey from then on.
So at that time, I was still dancing in a duet with my partner Wendy, who she's the one who like I say dragged me into belly dance because I came in kicking and screaming. I don't have time for this. I've never done it. I'm a jazz tap girl, like a musical theater baby. I don't know what this is. And like I have her to thank for dragging my rear end to class. Yeah, right. And as I've progressed, so I did over time move away from the ATS style. Again, you find the thing, and this is one of the first times in my lives where lives are life, where I wanted to go deep with something. Like I think belly dance, but more than anything, Global Caravan is the style that I've chosen to stay with and continue and depthen and push myself out of my comfort zone over and over again. And so I, over time, became more and more dedicated to that. I used to stay in my comfort zone a lot. And this is one of those things where I felt very held, very safe, not only by my troupe, the troupe that I spend time with, my teacher, but like the community as a whole, the global community as a whole. I remember going to my first summit where you were in Rhode Island, where we had it, and being terrified. I remember we were trying the amoeba, and we just did it in a show, and I remember telling Angie, I was like, I cried. I was so afraid of getting close.
Mhm. So for those of you who aren't sure, the amoeba is a formation where we dance really close together and we really kind of move as one entity, which we always do anyway, whether we're far apart or together, but this was very close.
Yeah, we are like a single-celled organism moving in the same viscera. So it was very new for me. I think I thought I was always a cuddly person, but when it came to It really, it confronted me with a lot of challenges I didn't even know I had. Like this dance has pushed me so much more than just moving my body. It's looking at yourself and looking at yourself in context of other women, um, and relationships. And I remember crying and feeling so uncomfortable. And was surrounded by people being like, honey, you just be held. We'll move you. Right.
Oh
And
God, I got
oh, it was,
goosebumps from
I mean,
that.
seriously, like I remember the moments and, it's okay to cry. And it was emotional. And then so over the years, new women have come in, um, and I have felt myself doing the same thing with them. It's vulnerable, right? It's a moment of vulnerability where you're moving your body and depending on others and having to seek cues and information from someone else when a lot of us are very independent, strong ladies,
God,
right?
I know.
We're,
But that just, oh, that's so good. We could go off on a tangent.
yeah,
But I mean, I guess that's part of how I've always described it as a lifestyle because of those things. And then if you think of, I'm going to talk about women, but people as
yeah.
humans,
Yep,
we
human.
we need to be vulnerable. We need each other.
We
We
do.
need to support each other and we need to ask each other for help. We are there to uplift each other in the whole context of humanhood. Humanhood. Is that a word?
Yeah, yeah, now it is. Yeah,
And there's an intimacy that people are so afraid of, and it's not a
yes.
sexual intimacy.
Nope.
It's soul bearing and body bearing in a sense in the dance, right? Um, and
Absolutely.
and I mean that's what we do in our journaling class too, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean a mode of expression. So for those of you who don't know, I teach a journaling class every week, and Lauren's been in that for about what 4 years.
4 years in a week was
4
our
years.
first day.
He knows all the dates. But it's just so powerful and vulnerable and magic making and growth inspired. I mean, all those things. But, the dance has that. And we come face to face with that, like you said, stepping out of your box.
Absolutely. So you asked me where my journey has gone. It is like it's hard to even just keep it in the day. Like, yes, I go to class every week. Yes, I go to rehearsal when it's time, but like it's so much more than that. There's a there's work that happens outside of there that is my comfort. Like I remember when I moved into my new house that my priority was creating a space to dance. Like I treated myself to a wall, like a mounted mirror, and like I it's something that's become part of me. I don't miss dance class unless I'm on a booked vacation or like unable to get out of bed, which is seldom because I'm stubborn when it comes to bed rest. But I am at dance class on our Sunday mornings and I am at rehearsal. I My heart wants to be there, my body wants to be there. I It's become part of my wiring. And even the tips when we go to summits, when we go to events abroad, like everyone has the same message. I still hear Nina saying like you need to stretch every day. Like just before you dance is not enough. And the older I get, the more important it becomes to kind of
Oh boy, is that true?
do all of this. It keeps you, yeah, I mean, I don't mean like no wrinkles. I'm growing old gracefully and I'm loving it, but like it keeps you young. It keeps you
Well,
agile,
it keeps you vibrant.
vibrant, mentally and physically. It's not, and spiritually. It's just, it's medicine.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that people can step into any level of
Oh,
those
yeah.
aspects. They can step into the spirituality of it. And some don't. And some are like
Right,
full on, right?
right.
Step into the emotional aspect of it. You can step into just the physical aspect of it. Man, what it does for your body, you know.
Exactly.
I mean, movement, dance in general, you know. Um, we got to move.
Yeah.
You got to move.
You gotta move. When you stop, that's when
That's when you stop.
yep,
And
it's hard.
and the more you dance, the more, I've said this to lots of people. When I used to teach, 20 classes a week, I would go to the gym and I would do yoga, and you have to cross train. I mean,
Oh yeah.
there's different movements that are also important in taking care of this temple.
100%. And I feel grateful because I have a teacher who knows yoga. We warm up. We spend a lot of time warming up, and it's fantastic. We challenge our bodies every single time. We cool down, and it is such a combination. Yes, and you're right. There are different levels when we say of woo woo, but it doesn't matter. Like I personally love the more woo, the better.
And is
But
that another book title?
yeah.
Different levels of woo.
Levels of woo. I personally love it because I find dance. I mean, dance, especially the style we do. My background is Turkish on one side. My mom's side is Turkish, and way back before that, Spanish and North African. So it is ritual. Like dance is ritual. We've been dancing since humans had legs, right? I mean, since we walked or not even animals. I'm sure animals dance too. Birds dance, right?
Of course they do.
Support each other. I mean, it is part of our organism. It goes back beyond us. And I love the ritual aspect of it. I really.
Yeah. Well, and so much of the dance in creating this, there was so much spiritual connection and ancestral connection for me. Not everybody has to reach to that point.
Mm-mm.
But I knew that there was this connection. And I had to bring it forward.
Yeah.
And it had to come through me.
Yeah. I
There's that.
can relate to
That's
that.
woo. That's woo.
Yeah, that's woo, and I can relate big time. I feel connected to my ancestry, when I'm dancing. And it has made me more curious about both my matrilineal, especially my matrilineal line, because of the Turkish grandparents and the Spanish ancestry, where there's influence from all of that coming in, which is beautiful. I love the mix. I love it's meant to be shared. It's meant to be passed along in all forms, right?
It has to be passed on.
Yeah.
There's some people who are like, well, that's not authentic and that's not traditional. I'm like, I know it's not. It's
No one's
contemporary.
right. There's no claim for that. It's literally just sharing the beauty, the language. And it's no different than learning Spanish in high school. It's no different than picking up a hobby that comes from somewhere. It's meant to be shared.
Yeah. So good. Hey, I kind of wish you weren't wearing a sweater because she has some amazing tattoos.
It's just it's a shrug. I can take it off. That's it.
Talk to me about your tattoos.
So my left arm is all nature. It started with bats. I have a bat. I love bats. And it started with these two bats, which are kind of watercolors.
Oh yeah.
Kind of storybook style. And then it just became a mix of dragonflies. This is a big buck with his antlers are kind of trees where I have autumn on one side and spring on the other. I'm an equinox girl.
Is that a nest with eggs in it?
It's a nest with eggs. So my mom is robin, and I have a robin with a nest with her eggs in it. And then the other side is autumn. So I love those kind of like liminal times. And then my other arm is a luck dragon. It's a watercolor. It's hard to see, but these two are my dogs. My Chiweenie and my angel Finn, who was this derpy golden schnoodle poodle something. So this beautiful schnoodle poodle.
You made that up.
Yeah, this beautiful luck dragon has his tongue hanging out like this. Like the derp he was, So I have more to do. There's more to do. I have real estate.
There's always more to do.
There's always more. Have you gotten you said you were getting a new one soon too.
No, we got scheduled to get it this summer. My sister and I were going to get one, and then her husband went in the hospital. So
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, but this year or this next year, 2026.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's crying.
It's meant to be. Yeah.
Make it. So, all right. So, Um, so you're also a writer and a photographer, gorgeous photography,
Thank you.
amazing writing, amazing writing. We put out a little poetry book a couple of years ago. We should do that again.
We should.
And now you're going back to school to become.
An ultrasonographer.
I can't even say that word.
Me neither. I'm glad I can because that would be super bad if I couldn't and be trying to become one. Um, I walked away from a 22-year career in corporate biotechnology and then utility, and I was really miserable, to be honest, toward the end. It was unsustainable. So I walked away and I decided to enroll back in school, finishing 2 classes, and then fingers crossed I get into this clinical program. So it is the weirdest, most revolutionary decision I've ever made, and I am so happy.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
So excited. It's been so fun to see your journey.
You have been part of like a very profound, my 30s into I'm almost 50. I mean, it's been a span of stages that you've been part of with me.
Well, what an honor to do that.
You're good at getting me off my rear end, I'll tell you that.
So that's what you do with me when I'm your lifestyle coach.
Yes, it is. She's gonna tell you.
Not just your dance coach, but your life coach. If any of you need coaching, here I am.
She's loving, but she's gonna make you take action.
Well, we have to take action to make it happen, right?
Absolutely.
Attention, intention, and action.
Yeah.
Got before?
Yep. And words, it does start with words. It really does. Thoughts, what you say, thoughts become words.
Thoughts become words, become things.
It's true.
So good. And so you're going to finish school and you're going to probably start teaching dance pretty soon.
Yep. Yep.
And am I going to see you in Florida?
Yes. Yes. I'm so excited.
At
Jimmy in the Swamp.
Jimmy in the Swamp.
Yes.
And of course, we've got the gathering coming up in November.
Yep.
So I actually just finished the schedule. So that's
exciting.
And so many good things going on around the globe with all of our dancers.
Yeah.
Lots of festivals and Nina just went to Italy and danced with Cinzia.
I saw that. I was like, they're together on a dock and like dancing in a beautiful black garments, and it's just so nice to see in a time, especially now with everything going on and the chaos and whatever, like it's just a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
So good. Well, any parting words?
Oh no, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that first of all, for you asking me to come and talk with you. I love talking with you in any setting, but I love just sharing the goodness that comes from what you've created, and that you've given us our bodies and voice really room to grow together in these different pods around the world, right? And in the end, we have this thread that holds us all together, which is so rare and so powerful. So I am just grateful. I really am.
I'm grateful for you.
Thank you.
And all of you out there. I mean, it takes all of us to create a village. Takes all of us to come together and support each other and continue the vision and continue the legacy and to carry on and to do it with passion and integrity and love and compassion, right?
Integrity, authenticity.
So good. So thank you, Lauren.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So good. So thank you, everybody out in this new podcast.
Yeah.
I love it. Hips and Bits. Hips and Bits. And we'll see you again soon. And
yes.
Yeah, and many blessings.
Bye.